Hey guys, this is Dylan here, and I'm going to be bringing you through another tutorial. And in this one, I'm going to be talking about a text transition, similar to ones that you see in the latest intros, where they do a 360 spin from the back of the camera and land on a sphere or logo or something. Um, just something to make, your intro more stylish. So let's just go straight into C4D real quick. Okay, here we have I just put a floor down with some lights, and I built some textures real quick just so I can get this tutorial ahead of time. So let's go into MoGraph. Let's get a text. I want it to say Dill, and I want the depth to be at 100. Let's say I want a font, and I want it to be this text called Devil Breathe. It's a pretty nice text. Sometimes I don't like the letters if they slant, but it's alright. This one is okay. I'm going to lowercase it. Okay, that's better. Alright, so let's go into caps real quick. Put a fill cap on it to make it look nice. Bring that to 1 so it has a nice reflection on it. Let's get this texture I just made real quick. Let's put it on the text, and we'll put this one on the floor. Alright, so let's say we have the text that we'll do a quick render on how it looks right now. Okay, it's not looking that bad. Yeah, it has that nice reflection on the floor. The material came out pretty good with the light reflecting off of it. So let's go ahead and start. See, right now we have the axis on the left, of course, but you can always move it to the middle. Right there is about good. And let's bring on the camera. I forgot about that. Let's go in the camera real quick. And let's set these at 0 because I want it perfect. And it seems about perfect. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so let's keyframe it right there. Let's go back to this text real quick. And as you can see, they're all connected by one axis or one joint. So let's go right here. Click this axis tool right here. It's an arrow going up and an arrow going to the right. And what you're going to want to do, click on the text and hit C on your keyboard. And this makes it a null object, which makes each letter editable. Did I say that right? I think so. Okay. So right now you can see that I can control each letter at a time. So let's bring up this text about right. That's good. And then bring it back. Right there is good. So right now I'm going to start with the D right now, and it's on the left axis right now and I don't want that, so let's click on the axis tool and put it in the middle right there, and we'll put it right in the middle right there too, and we'll do that to each letter. So that's good. And why I'm doing this, why I am putting this axis in the middle of the letter is so the rotations aren't lopsided. So it actually looks like it's rotating smooth and not like if you rotated it on the left axis bottom corner, it's going to rotate off that angle. So it's gonna go, it just looks choppy and lopsided, so it just doesn't look good, and that's why you do this. Okay, let's click that, let's check that off and go back to this polygon tool. Okay, so let's start with D real quick, and we'll rotate this at 360, and then we'll keyframe it, and then we'll go to, let's say I want it at 30. We'll make that 0, and we'll bring it back. And you want it barely touching the floor to make it look like, you know, it actually landed on it. So there we go. As you can see, it rotates out of the screen and it lands perfectly on the floor. And on this part, you can either have each letter coming in at the same time, rotating at the same exact time, and landing at the same exact time. But I don't really follow that. I don't really like that. So I do each letter, you know, keyframes apart, so it comes in like, you know, the D, the I, and the L. They all come in at different times. Looks cleaner to me, that is. So we'll click on this I, and let's rotate it. You didn't even have to click on that tool, but I did on accident. 360. Let's keyframe it, and see we started at 10, and so we're gonna want to make it land on 40 because it's a full second. And we'll 0. We'll bring it back. And we'll keyframe that. And again, we'll start with the L this time. And we'll keyframe it. Oh, I don't know why I keep clicking on the rotate tool. I can just type it in. 360. And we'll keyframe that 20. So now we're going to want to go to 50. And put this at 0. And let's have it barely touching the ground like the other ones. Keyframe that, and let's go to 30, and do the other L this time. 360, keyframe, go to 60, 0. There we go. And these letters aren't perfectly aligned because I'm just showing you guys how to do this on the tutorial. So, and there we have it. Each letter is flying in, creating a nice, you know, transition for anything you guys want to use it for. And you know what I didn't do was fix this light right here. I didn't hit on shadow map. Shadow. I don't know. 60. Change this color a bit. There. Okay, let's render it out. I know we did one in the start, but I didn't have that shadow on, so let's see how it did. There we go. See a nice shadow casting from the light I have up here. And there you have it. A nice text transition for you guys to use. I hope you guys like this tutorial, and I hope you guys leave a comment. Leave a comment saying if you want another tutorial on something. I know you guys asked for the camera, and I will show you guys how to use it, but I'm not going to go into depth with it. Sorry about that. I know camera things are what make my intros, you know, unique from others. So, and I try to keep that to myself, you know. But I will show you guys some camera techniques in the tutorial. But if you guys have other tutorials that you'd like me to show, or anything in particular that you see in my work, just let me know in a comment. Alright, so see you guys later, and I hope you liked the tutorial.